Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, February 14, 2023. Today, you might give particular attention to new ideas and plans revolving around the home, family, and your personal life. You can experience a strong nesting urge with the moon at the bottom of your solar chart, encouraging extra attention to your basic needs and feelings of safety. Still, you're taking your duties and chores a little more seriously, making it quite excellent for straightening out an area of your life. Firming up plans can be satisfying. You're part of a cycle that improves your focus and concentration. Prioritizing comes a little more easily, and it's a particularly good time for pursuing special interests with more commitment and passion. A discussion or clarification can be beneficial, particularly about a partnership or with a partner. The sweet and spectacular moon will shift over the degrees of Scorpio today. This means that she is bringing her sensitivity and soft energy to your solar house of home, family, and domesticity. This is a most excellent period to dig deep into your emotions with your one and only, or assess how your living space promotes pleasure, connection, and entertainment. If coupled up, surprise your darling with flowers and a home-cooked meal or takeout without warning them beforehand. You'll feel such an enchanting energy echoing throughout your home. If you have children or pets, they'll share in the vibe. If you're feeling a bit moody, assess why. Do not hide. It is easier to revert to old habits or to hole up while the moon is full in Scorpio. You may feel more inclined to take a step out of the professional spotlight during this lunation, especially if you are seeking comfort through control while the moon conjuncts the south node in Scorpio. But it might be worthwhile to take a calculated risk by entering a more public professional arena, since the moon is opposing Uranus and the north node in Taurus. It is your destiny to shine like a superstar for your individuality and innovation. As Venus moves into her final 7 days in your financial sector, your financial confidence is likely to get a boost as she moves into a friendly aspect to the moon. As the planet of money, Venus is working to update your financial desires and expectations ahead of the sun's return, with the moon helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. Today's aspect makes this a time of great insight for you. Stay away from conflicts with friends, for the celestial atmosphere will not help you in the communication department. It may feel difficult to be understood for a little while. Keep your own counsel and seek to feel balanced and secure in your body. Exercise and diet have a good deal to do with this. Why eat something that will only make you feel moody later on? On this day, it may be the perfect time for you to tap into some of your innate talents and creativity. There's so much more to expression than just talking. While this is perhaps one of your favorite things to do, you may discover that you will get as much enjoyment out of an artistic activity as well. Try your hand at anything that strikes your fancy and see what you can unleash during this day. As much as a clash between the moon and Uranus might put your work and life balance under pressure, the timing couldn't be better. This is not only a fleeting and familiar monthly reminder, but it comes as Mercury has just ended an over 2-month visit to your work sector. Normally here for just 2 weeks, even the professional gods are encouraging you to step back and take a break from overthinking things. At least until the moon returns in 3 days. This is balanced by the moon's friendly aspect to Venus, something that can fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. While the moon's clash with Uranus might create some work and life balance tension, this fleeting and familiar monthly reminder couldn't come with better timing. Not only are you in the midst of one of the most important points in the year on the relationship front, but with the moon returning to your romantic sector tomorrow, this is a chance to first make your life as love-friendly as possible. Our eyes in the sky. It's important to remember that our emotions can be complex and often stem from multiple sources. It's important to be mindful of this and not to assume that just because you're feeling a certain way, it must be because of a particular person or situation. By taking some time to reflect and practice self-awareness, you can gain a better understanding of the root of your emotions. This can also help you to better manage your emotional responses, so that you don't end up transferring your frustrations onto others. Exercise can be a great tool for helping to manage our emotions. Not only does it provide an outlet for stress and frustration, but it also has physical and mental health benefits that can contribute to overall well-being. Whether it's a yoga class, a run through the park, or a simple walk, taking time for physical activity can be a great way to tune out the world and focus on yourself. This can give you the space you need to reflect and process your emotions, so that you can better understand their origin and manage them in a healthy way. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed or confused emotionally, it's okay to take some time for yourself. Whether it's through exercise or simply spending some time alone, give yourself the space to reflect and process your feelings. This can help you to better understand your emotions and prevent them from causing harm to yourself or others. When faced with unexpected events, it's easy to become overwhelmed by our emotions and react impulsively. However, it's important to remember that the universe is not necessarily working against us. In these moments, it's crucial to take a step back and examine our tendencies towards reactivity. If we can learn to control our impulses, we will have more control over our own lives and the outcome of events. By making stillness our objective and striving to keep our cool, we can avoid acting on instinct and instead, wait for things to unfold. This is not to say that we should remain passive, but rather that we should approach events with a sense of detachment and openness. By doing so, we can better understand the situation and respond in a way that is in line with our values and goals. It's also important to remember that the Scorpio moon opposing Uranus in Taurus is a temporary cosmic event and will pass. By being mindful of our emotional reactions during this time, we can use this opportunity to learn more about ourselves and develop better strategies for managing our emotions in the future. So, if you're feeling surprised or frustrated today, try to keep your cool and wait for the chips to fall. You'll be in a much better position to make informed decisions when you have a clearer head and a calm mind. The trine between the moon and Pallas, the goddess asteroid of wisdom, is a time of potential insight and clarity. If we have been patient and mindful throughout the day, we may now be gifted with a solution to our dilemma. This is because the emotional intensity that previously clouded our judgment has now subsided, allowing us to see things from a different perspective. As the moon aligns with Pallas, we may be presented with a clue, a pattern, or a sign that we were unable to see before. This is a time to trust our intuition and pay attention to the information that is being revealed to us. We can use this newfound wisdom to make decisions that are in line with our values and goals, and to move forward in a way that supports our health and well-being. It's important to remember that the key to making progress is to do so in a way that is sustainable and doesn't come at the expense of our health and well-being. Intensity can be a powerful force, but it can also be destructive if not channeled in a strategic way. By employing intensity in a strategic manner, we can harness its power to work for us rather than against us. This can help us to achieve our goals and make progress in a way that supports our overall health and happiness. So, as the moon trines Pallas in Cancer, take some time to reflect on your goals and values, and pay attention to any insights or information that may be revealed to you. With careful consideration for your health and well-being, you can make progress and achieve success in a way that supports you and your happiness.